What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 10 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using this really cool Reshiram team built by SomeRandomGamer. We did have really good success with it yesterday, and I'm kind of hoping to continue that today. So looking at my opponent's first team, it is going to be Calyrex-Ice. It is Calyrex-Ice Oranguru with Stack Attacka, Mimikyu, Torkoal, and Indeedee. So this is really tricky just in and of the fact that we cannot deny Trick Room, but we can still try and do a lot when they get set up. I definitely want Urshifu here. Wimmy, probably not. Wimmy can't really do anything. If Wimmy had an Encore, definitely for sure. Probably no Venusaur. I'm going to lead Urshifu, Aleki with Reshiram and Lele. Just with the idea that I really want to try and stop Trick Room, right? You only really have one option. Urshifu does have the huge advantage that it has Sucker Punch, which, I mean, we do have to be a little bit weary of, what is it called? Of Indeedee, but still, I think that that's fine. I also have Tapu Lele, so, like, a little bit tricky, but, you know, let's see. We are going to see Calyrex Oranguru. So that's actually really fine with me. I want to get rid of Oranguru more than anything, because Oranguru, in my mind, being able to go for 2 Glacial Lances is really scary. So I'm going to just straight Wicked Blow here, as well as Thunderbolt. Even if you set up Trick Room, that's fine with me, as we're going to see actually just no Protect. So that's a little unfortunate, but we are going to be able to do over half. So this tells me that we should be able to just pick up the knockout here, right? This should... Oh, I was like, is that not going to do it? We do knock out Oranguru, so that's huge, right? You're either going to set up Trick Room with Calyrex, or you're going for a Glacial Lance, as we will see just a straight Glacial Lance, which is actually perfect, right? This team is very, very slow, so them not getting set up is ideal. Regieleki is going to go down, so that, I mean, it obviously is going to be a little bit scary, but we do have access to... Reshiram. The fear is if you have Indeedee. If you have Indeedee, that's actually really bad, because then you can just redirect, and we haven't seen a Focus Sash somewhere, as it looks like it's going to be Mimikyu. Mimikyu is actually really fine with me. Once again, I have a free Wicked Blow here, as well as a Blue Flare onto Calyrex, right? You could, even if you Protect, that's fine, because we do have access to... yeah, we are going to see that, which is a little fine, which is fine. Like I said, we do have Wicked Blow. Wicked Blow hitting through Protect is very great. This is going to do almost enough for a KO. Not quite there. Weakness Policy is fine. We do have Sucker Punch. The big fear, though, is going to be if you choose to just KO. No, because if you KO instead, that's actually not a big deal. As we will see a Trick Room, we do have just a guaranteed Sucker Punch into this slot. You shouldn't be able to KO even with a Shadow Sneak. So I'm going to hit this, as well as... I'm going to go for that. You could switch out, as no switch out. Instead, you're just going to stay in and take the Sucker Punch, which maybe you expected me to be banded. I haven't really revealed anything that would suggest otherwise. But that's fine, especially because, right, you just go for a Play Rough into Reshiram. Reshiram will survive. We will see a Life Orb on Mimikyu, and we know that we can take another one. So we do have... Oh, and we have Turbo Blaze. I forgot about that. We ignore Disguise. So for people that are a little confused on why Disguise didn't break, this is actually really tricky. I would like to Protect this turn. How many turns of Trick Room are left? There's 3 turns of Trick Room. So I'm going to actually Protect here and go for a Protect here. I need to basically... what I want to do is I need to get in Reshiram after Trick Room expires. So I'm going to Protect here. I'm going to sacrifice Lele for the Reshiram slot. And then I'm going to bring back in Reshiram and Protect again. We will see just a Rock Slide here. Probably, a Play Rough onto Reshiram. So I'm going to go for a Close Combat onto Stack, as well as a swap into Lele. We can't go for a Sucker Punch, that's fine. I think Reshiram is in a really good spot for this endgame. I don't think Rock Slide will KO or Shifu. So we have to hope for another play rough into the Reshiram slot, which I think makes sense, right? Like, Reshiram is the big threat. I think if that's the case, Rock Slide will hit as long as we don't get flinched on our Shifu, which, yeah, we do take that very well. Play rough, perfect, onto Lele. We just need to not get flinched, and then we should be good to go. We do get flinched here, but that's... I'm gonna... that's tricky. Do I think you're gonna go for a double Trick Room? I could protect. I'm gonna go for it. I think, given the fact that we just see a gyro ball. That's fine. Okay, that's actually totally fine. We will have access to Reshiram in this endgame. Defense rising. That's fine with me. Play rough, unfortunately, going to hit Lele. Pick up the knockout there. We bring out Reshiram. We can Earth Power. I was really hoping that you wouldn't. Okay, that's fine, right? We can now bring out Reshiram here. Reshiram gets the very useless special defense boost. I don't expect... If Stack doesn't have Protect, we're good. So we can just Earth Power... I think we Earth Power into Stack. Even if you set up with Mimikyu, that's fine. I'm going to hit this. Like I said, I need you just to not have Protect on Stack. We did see the defense boost, which suggests to me Body Press and Trick Room. If that's the case, right, we KO Stack, then we have Mimikyu, which can't deal a ton of damage, as we are seeing Psychic, or what is it called, Shadow Sneak, perfectly fine. This will... No Focus Sash, great. That's going to take you down. And then at this point, Mimikyu is low enough that I think an Earth Power is more than sufficient. We don't need to risk going for, what is it called, a Blue Flare miss. Because especially, yeah, they can't get the knockout with one more play rough, and then we do have the Life Orb chip, so we will just be able to take them down here. Overall, I think really scary, especially on that flinch on her Shifu, right? There, because of the fact that, like, if we had got that, it would have been close combat, then it would have been a 3v1 versus this Mimikyu, where they really can't do much back, especially because of the fact that we have Reshiram. So overall, a really good first battle. Calyrex is super, super scary. I think the fact that they just went for a Glacial Lance as opposed to going for something like a Trick Room turn 1 really benefited us. But I guess that they were thinking Oranguru sets up the Trick Room, you get off the Glacial Lance, then you can start doubling up. But either way, overall really first good battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. Alright, battle number 2, and it's some more Calyrex. We have Regieleki with Calyrex, a Tapu Koko, a Serena, what is it called? Bird, Galarian Moltres, and Mineshaw. So this is... I like her Shifu a lot here as a lead. Tapu Lele, I think, is big to overwrite the terrain. I think we should still underspeed Koko, which is huge. I like Reshiram in the back, and then, what? Regieleki, maybe? Probably the same 4. The fear is if you... Because what? I want to prevent Mineshaw more than anything from setting up. And I think the double up into Calyrex should be a KO. If you are protecting, you are not attacking. So that's really good. This stops Mineshaw from going for a fake out. We can't obviously go for Sucker Punch because of fear of Serena, and obviously the fact that we are setting up this way, but I don't think that that's going to be an issue, as we will see Calyrex Mineshaw. Okay, that's actually perfect, right? Because you want to go for the fake out, but you don't have that option anymore. So we have a really safe Sisha. I want to double up Calyrex because we can't KO it with Wicked Blow. So what I'm thinking is we Wicked Blow and... Oh, I really wish you had Dazzling Gleam right now. Dazzling Gleam would be so nice. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball here. We are just going to see no switch. So we just are going to get this Calyrex-Ice. This should... Yeah, Close Combat comes out into Urshifu. Bring me down to a Sash. That's totally fine. There is no chance, question mark, that this Calyrex is going to outspeed Urshifu. Who the heck runs Choice Scarf Calyrex? Are you kidding me? Choice Scarf Calyrex. I need to shut up. There's no chance that Calyrex is gonna be scarfed. Calyrex is scarfed. That's an Electro Web and a Shadow Ball into this spot. This is really bad. I hate that. I really hate that. I hate that a lot. I really hate that. That's awful. Oh my god. Well, Calyrex is neutral. We KO Mineshaw. We do get double knocked out. I can't believe it was Scarf Calyrex. You are at +3. Jesus Christ. You know, Reshiram, if you have Aleki and Coco in the back. Aleki, Coco. Okay, so we know Calyrex is at neutral speed. We are getting the special defense boost off the Psychic Seed. I swear to God, if this Calyrex is still faster than me, I'm going to freak out. Regieleki. Okay, Regieleki I can work with. I really wish we had Heat Wave. Heat Wave would be lovely right now. I'm going to ignore the Aleki for now. Dragon Pulse is going to be enough. I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse here. You could switch out in Coco to completely ignore my Dragon Pulse, and I would be really sad. We are going to see the Calyrex swap out. It's going to be Tapu Koko. Survey says, okay, Moltres, I can live with that. I can live with that. We will take 6 damage. Okay, that's great. The issue is you do have a free Earth Power. We also are going to see Life Orb on the Aleki. I need to KO you so I don't put you in range of Berserk. Okay. Blue Flare here. You're not doing too much to me. High Horsepower can miss. Right, we need a high horsepower miss. I hate you so much. I'm getting, oh my god, Rising Voltage? Jesus. Okay, so we took that really well. We are chipping away at this Aleki. It's not really a concern to me right now. I do definitely want a Blue Flare into this slot. If we'd KOing the Aleki, I don't think actually did too much, because it's not really doing much. Rising Voltage is going to come out. I'm hoping we're faster than... We're not faster. Fiery Wrath going to do... Okay, so we survive another Rising Voltage. We do hit the Blue Flare. We will pick up the knockout. So, what? Oh, no, because Glacial Lance is neutral. I was going to say, if Glacial Lance is not very effective... And you go for... I mean, you can go for high horsepower. I need a throw. I need you to say, I'm going to go for high horsepower. I cannot believe that they were scarfed. I cannot... I'm so... We are going to see the Rising Voltage. We will live this. Please go for an Earth Power and miss. Please just throw. No, you're not gonna throw. That's fine. I mean, I can't say anything about that. Yeah, it was Choice Scarfed, Calyrex-Ice, and I made jokes. I was like, imagine, and it was. So, well, that was a thing. We have learned something today. And not much to say, but let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. Alright, last battle of the day, and thank God it is not another Calyrex-Ice team. This time it is Zacian. It is Rillaboom Zacian Galvantula with Milotic, Incin, and Landorus. So Reshiram is really good onto everything not named Landorus. We do have a very favorable matchup into pretty much the rest of the team. So getting rid of that is going to be a big deal. Wimmy, the double fake out is risky. Otherwise, I really like Wimmy. I could do Wimmy. Lele doesn't do enough. Aleki doesn't do enough into answering my problem of Lando. But Urshifu, I could do Urshifu, Wimmy with Reshiram, and I think Venusaur. Venusaur having access to Solar Beam should be an easy one-shot onto Landorus. And like I said, I think with Landorus gone, we're in a good spot. And right, if you go for a we do have to worry about a potential double up. If you double up into Lele, I mean not into Lele, into Wimmy, that's like a big fear, right? If you go for a fake out and Flare Blitz, but no, because that's fine, right? Because then I can just close combat into an Incin to prevent that from happening. As we will see Galvantula with Rillaboom. So I don't know what to expect. I just know that Wicked Blow does a lot of damage. And so like we're gonna just do that. You could Sticky Web. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna set up Sunny Day. I care way more about Sunny Day than I do about Tailwind, as we are gonna see no fake out, which is fine with me. I would love a free knockout. We are gonna get the Sunny Day up. We do have to conserve our turns though, as we will see just a string shot. I think that was kind of what I expected, just with the idea that Galvantula does offer speed control, but luckily it's not super fast. We will see a drum beating. I'm guessing this is into Urshifu. Yep, into Urshifu. That's fine. We take that super well. We should be able to take another one after a grassy terrain recovery. As okay, well, communication's gonna be interrupted. We will. Is that Focus Sash? It is Focus Sash. But what, we can go for a Sucker Punch. I'm guessing Sucker Punch this next turn if we had it. I'm guessing what? We are, yeah. Okay, well, oh, was that me? That might have been me. Either way, it was super short. So we're gonna quickly hop back in and play one more. All right, actual last battle of the day, and it is Kyurem White, which I feel like is a very fitting way to end this. Kyurem White with Ninetales, Urshifu of their own, Entei with, what's it called, Ferrothorn and Regieleki. So Reshiram KOs everything on this team. Setting it up, I think, is important. They don't have speed control, and they don't have fake out. So Whimsicott is actually huge here. I really like Wimmy Urshifu. Do I like Wimmy Urshifu? I like Wimmy Urshifu. I definitely want Reshiram. I think Lele. I like Lele as an option. Venusaur is not going to like ice moves. It's also not going to like Entei. It doesn't really do anything. Aleki probably doesn't do as much as I would like. So I'm going to go with this. What I'm really hoping for is a Ninetales lead. So what I can do is I can set up Sunny Day to stop a potential Aurora Veil, and then just go for a big hit onto their Kyurem. With the expectation that you might be trying to get a KO with the Hail, but we can still preserve our Sash that way and stop any sort of shenanigans with that. As we will see, we're going to see Ninetales Aleki. So I want to KO Aleki more than anything. I really like Sunny Day and Wicked Blow. Right? I expect an Aurora Veil. I do really expect an Aurora Veil. So I'm going to go for a Sunny Day, and I'm going to Wicked Blow here. If you double up Urshifu, it's a little bit tricky, but I'm really hoping you don't. Like I said, I'm hoping for that Aurora Veil. Just trying to say, hey, let's get the boost, as you will go down to Hail. As we do see just an Electroweb. Electroweb is totally fine with me. Please, like I said, just set up. You could be going for a Blizzard, just given the fact that you did go for an Electroweb. As you are, please. Oh, the wrong. Oh God, no. I needed Urshifu. Okay, Urshifu actually survives, which is great for me. I'm guessing the Focus Sash is going to be on this Ninetales. As boom. Okay, well, that's sick. That's really good for us. You probably want to switch out your Ninetales We now have the sun boost. We have a free tailwind, which means that I can close combat into this into this Kyurem. You could be Scarf. That's still fine. I'm going to go for a tailwind here, as well as a close combat onto you. As long as you're not Scarf, we will be able to get this. We will see a Ninetales switch out. Not a big deal. Probably Ferrothorn, as it is going to be your own Urshifu, and it's Urshifu Water, which, do I care that much? Not really. A little bit. No Scarf. Perfect. Boom. That is not a KO, but we'll take it. We'll still take it, because you can only... I mean, you can go for a Blizzard. We will see a Blizzard. It will miss Wimmy. Wimmy is just chilling, which is great. What do I have in the back? Do I have a Lecky? No, I have to have a Lele. Okay. Lele is fine. We have a free hit into this Urshifu. We also, yeah, we can just double up at this point. We can go for a Moonblast, as well as... Yeah, we can just double Moonblast. I don't expect... no, we have Psychic Terrain. So I want to actually... I'm going to Moonblast here and then go for a... Psyshock is stronger, right? Moonblast, because of the terrain, yeah. Psyshock will do more. Urshifu usually has a special defense investment. We will see Kyurem swap out. I think that makes sense, right? You want to try and get up the Aurora Veil again. We do have the ability just to set up the sun, so I don't actually care too much. Interested to see, it could be Mystic Water. Okay, so no Mystic Water on the Urshifu. If we get a KO here, I think that's game over. Sick. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect, right? That lets me set up a Sunny Day. We have a guaranteed Sunny Day, or we don't even need Sunny Day, right? Because we are gonna do. We don't want to throw this. Wimmy has been really lucky to survive a lot, and I don't necessarily want to chance that. I do think setting up Hail or setting up Sun is huge. I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna go for a Psyshock. What, you protect Kyurem, go for a Blizzard. We will see a Protect. Yep, that's fine. That's actually totally fine. You should be Blizzarding with Ninetales, trying to get a double knockout. I don't think Lele is gonna go down. Lele shouldn't go down. I would actually be really shocked to see that, right? Because Ninetales, I love it. It doesn't hit that hard. Wimmy, most likely. Oh, okay, perfect. Double survive and no freeze. So that's going to be a Moonblast here, as well as a Psyshock onto Kyurem. And then we still have Reshiram in the back. We will see a failed double protect. I mean, yeah, that's your best bet, right? Like trying to knock out Lele, as we will just be able to hit into this Kyurem super hard. We then also will have Helping Hand, which we haven't really been able to utilize too much, but oh wow, oh what? Oh, it was like Whimsicott, what are you doing? Wimmy just continuing to not get hit at all. I don't think that mattered at this point. We do have a free Helping Hand onto Tapu Lele, as well as a Psyshock onto this Ninetales. Sorry about that. And that's going to close things off. So we're going to end it. We did 4 battles. I know it's a little bit quick, but I'm also very hot in this sweatshirt. My room is very hot and I need to air things out. This has been such a fun team to use. Huge thanks to SomeRandomGamer for it. We've had really good success with it overall, and it's been such a blast using a very underappreciated restricted. So we will be continuing to do more episodes. Look for a new team tomorrow. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.